Welcome to episode 75 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It's Tuesday, people. Tuesday, the 21st of January, 2020. And I'm in a bit of a chipper mood again today. Well, sort of. I've been distracted a little bit today, people. I ain't going to lie to you. Just little jobs I've been having to do. Your fucking day just goes, doesn't it? I hope you're having a good week so far. I had a list of jobs to do today, people. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm still decorating the bedroom. It's still going on. 3 months later. I know, 3 months. I've been fucking sleeping on this sofa. I know, people out there. I know. I am chief. If there's ever an award for procrastination, I've nailed it, man. I've nailed it. I am in the record books for that shit. I've just fucking sidetracked by just little fucking shitty little jobs, putting up curtain poles because I want to keep the draft out the front door and the back door. So I've been doing that. That took 2 hours today. 2 fucking hours. I mean, I'm not like bang on it. You know, I'll do a bit, screw in a little screw, have a breather. I'm 42, and I have to have a rest every now and again. A little bit of exerted exertion. I'm not sure that's a sentence. A bit of exertion, and I have a cup of tea, screw in something else, have another cup of tea, have the occasional cigarette. I know, people. I said I'd quit. I said it, didn't I? I said it. I know I said it, but I'm still going with that. You know, it's an addiction, people. You know, stop judging me out there. Stop judging me. So I've been sidetracked a little bit. Fucking, whoever designed my fucking towel rails in the bathroom needs fucking shooting. You attach it, there's a bit that you screw into the wall, and then there's a bit that goes over the top so it doesn't look as though there's any bolts or anything. And there's 2 little Allen key. You use a tiny, tiny little Allen key to tighten it up underneath. The worst place possible. The geezer needs shooting. I'm assuming it was a guy who designed that. It could have been a woman. I don't know, right? Don't judge me. I'm just assuming it's a guy because it's impractical. Of screwing it in. I had to take them off the wall and tighten them up. And then the fucking Allen key, like the fucking bolts going through with the Allen key head on them, were fucking seized, so I had to spray that. So a 5-minute job of tightening something up turns into fucking 2.5 hours. So that's like 4.5 hours of my day gone just putting up like fucking curtain poles and these fucking just retightening the fucking towel rails because I've been a bit rough with the old towel rails. I must have been. I have no idea. But they were loose anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Just little shitty jobs that consume your day. I had my afternoon sleep. That went over. Woke up about 6:30. It's now 20 past 10 at night, people. You know what I mean? The day has got away from me. It's just, you know, I'm wholly unprepared. Like, for this podcast today. Hey, but we're winging it, aren't we? That's what we do sometimes, isn't it? That's what we do here. So, like, just little tiny little jobs. But the decorating's getting there, people. It's almost there. I'm on the good stuff now. The glossing of the skirting boards and the wood and the fucking built-in wardrobes. Glossing all that shit now. That's the good stuff. It looks good, clean. We're on the home track, people. We're going to be I've got 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get this shit done before I go to New York. And then I'm back for 2 days. Then I have the operation. So I don't want to be kipping on my sofa then. So I've got 2 weeks to do this. And I've basically been doing all of this today because my tax return is due. The fucking government want my money, people. The tax return is due like on the 31st. I haven't even started it yet. I'll do it. Hey. I'm organised enough to keep ahead of it, like the fucking mileage and everything I eat, every sandwich I have on the road, packet of crisps, fucking water, all that sort of shit. But, it's just a killer, in it. You have to get your head round it. If you've never done your own tax returns, like pay as you earn or whatever, online, it's the most, oh, God, man. And then you put in all the information, and then it makes you wait a little bit. Just makes you wait. You put in what your incomings were, what your outgoings were, and then it makes you wait to see how much tax you got to pay. And then springs up, that's got to be paid by the 31st as well. We're going to have to go out bank robbing people. I don't know. But, it's one of the most soul-destroying things to do. That's the worst thing about being a fucking self-employed stand-up, is doing your own tax returns and collecting, like, all the shit. I must admit, all I've got to do is, like, print out the Excel spreadsheets. Oh, yeah. Still using that. Yeah. Print out all the spreadsheets, get all that shit done, add up, take away, and then, like, fucking just fill in the boxes. That's it. But it's just a ball ache having to do it. And I've got 10 days left, people. The government is on my ass, and they don't fucking leave you alone. That's the thing about it. Every fucking 2 days. Your tax return's overdue. Well, it's not overdue. It's due on the 31st. They're sending it out all the time so they can get the fucking money. Or a tax rebate. I don't know how it's worked out this year, because obviously we claim back. The mileage I do is probably about 30,000 miles a year. So for the first 10,000, I know this is boring, people, but for the first 10,000, you get 45 pence a mile. Thank you, government. And then after 10,000, that goes down to 25 pence a mile that you get to claim back against all the tax you paid and shit like that. So hopefully, people, we'll see how it comes out, see how everything comes out with the stand-up last year. See if we owe any money or whatever. I don't know. You can work it round. Like, sometimes it works out all right because you do a fucking horrendous amount of mileage. And I think last year my tax was about 8 quid. That's it. Take that, government, put that into the road systems. Yeah, fucking hell. I'd pay a little bit more tax if they kept the fucking motorways open at night. Here we go, Ben. Straight onto it. Straight on it. And yeah, let's have a little bit of tea. Calm down a little bit. What have I been up to since I last spoke to you? Well, I haven't gigged. I've been consumed, as I said, still with my decorating. It's almost there, people. I'm saving everything now. I'm getting the white done this week, and then I can hang my new pictures. I've got some old movie pictures and stuff like that to hang in my bedroom, and then I can move everything back and then start sleeping in my fucking bed again rather than squatting like some sort of homeless person within my own flat. Just living on the sofa. I've got shit all around here as well. It's got to the stage where I've got shit all over the place. I need to hoover up. I need to fucking dust round. But it's just pointless at the minute. Pointless, people. While I'm still decorating. I did pop round a mate's house the other day. He's like pretty much my only friend I have. With regards to who I see often. You have stand-up friends, but they're sort of different. You know what I mean? Because you don't see them all the time. You might see them a couple of times, like a fucking year. You might, depending on, you know, what sort of gigs you're doing. You might see them at new material nights and shit like that. But you stand-up, air quotes, friends, you don't get to see that often. You might chat to him a little bit online or something like that. Big Johnny P put in a fucking wonder of a fucking documentary for me to watch, which looks like that's going to consume my day one day this week. It's episode after episode. Oh, man. So that looks quite good. So I'll talk about that once I've had a little watch of it. But I went around to see my mate Lou the other day. And I like going round to see Lou. He's fucking chilled out. He's cool. His fucking dog is an arsehole. I ain't pulling no punches on that dog. It's a fucking dick. It just don't fucking leave you alone, man. That's it. That's the thing with dogs, right? I like dogs. This is my thing. I like dogs. They're fucking friendly. They're all right. This one, it's just too fucking... It either wants to attack me or fuck me. Either way, I don't know where I stand with it. That's the thing. I think that's the thing with it. I don't know what it's going to give me every time I go round to see him like that. First of all, like at the weekend, it started attacking me, and then it started trying to fucking fuck me. Then it started trying to attack me again. I don't know. Maybe it got a little bit of fucking, rejection there. Didn't like it. Started to turn nasty. Every time I go round there, every time I go round there, right? Every time I go round there, I'm on edge. You know what I mean? I just can't fucking relax. It's just in your fucking personal space all the time, man. Just doesn't fucking leave you alone. If you had a friend... dogs are meant to be man's best friend, aren't they? If he had a mate who was like that, and every time you went round there, he tried to fucking attack you or fucking fuck you, you wouldn't go round, would you? Oh, Tom's round there. Oh, no, I'm going to give it a miss if Tom's round. Why is that? Because he either tries to beat the shit out of me or fucking rape me. Either one. And he won't take no for an answer. I don't think you ought to hang around with Tom, but there's something about dogs. They get away with that shit, don't they? That needy fucking... they always want something, don't they? They always want you to throw them a fucking ball or fucking, hump your leg or just, come up licking you and shit. If you had... Tom, stop licking me, mate. You know what I mean? Just sit down over there and enjoy yourself. And the next minute, it sits down for a minute and the next minute it's over at you again. I've got an ongoing dispute with that dog, man. I've got issues with that dog. Serious issues. Lou, you need to sort your dog out. Get a new fucking dog, Lou. That's what you need to do. Your dog's got fucking issues, man. It just takes over and monopolises everything. You're trying to talk to your mate and the next you're fucking fighting off a dog. Like that, trod on its foot as well. Have a little bit of that, son. Yeah, see how you like that. Gnawing at your fucking hand every time you go around there. All right. That's all right. You start patting its head. They lull you into a false sense of security. You start patting its head. But that's not enough for them, is it? It's not enough for this dog. Just patting its head and stuff like that. Hey, how are you doing, man? You all right? Yeah, yeah, you're looking cute. And it wants more. Wants more than that. The next minute it's fucking crawling. I have to go round there in fucking shit clothes. Every time I go round there, it's shit clothes because, I know I'm going to get mauled and fucking sexually molested by his dog. It's going round there is what it must be like dating a violent partner. You don't know what fucking mood the fucking dog's going to be in. Is it going to fucking attack you, try biting your fucking hand or, gnawing at you? Or is it going to just start fucking getting a bit randy and fucking putting its dick in your face? You don't know. I empathise. I can empathise with people in relationships like that after having gone round there. My mate's sound. He's fucking wicked, chilled out, that sort of thing. Stepped on the dog's foot as well. Didn't like that. Little bit of a yelp, and then you start to learn, don't you? This is how you fucking quell it. And it's looking over you after you stepped it, and it starts inching towards you again. I was just sitting there tapping my foot. Come on, come over and play, son. Have another little fucking step on your foot there. Give you a little yelp. Are you learnt yet? Come on. I shouldn't have issues about dogs, I know. I'm setting up a war with a fucking dog. I know that. I know this, people. I'm setting up war with a fucking dog, and it's ridiculous. But they suck you in, don't they? It made me like this. I went round, I was chilled out, fucking, nothing, not a care in the world, went round there, and then suddenly, fuck, I forgot about the dog. It's fucking lunatic. It's a fucking sex pest. And then you're suddenly on edge, aren't you? Trying to talk to your mate as you're fucking trying to elbow the little shit away. Dear, hoping that he's not going to notice that you just fucking elbow slammed his dog in the fucking jaw. I don't know, people. I need to calm down. Maybe I ought to. Maybe I ought to calm down. Maybe I ought to just let it go. But I can't. They always want something from you. That's the thing, innit? Fucking dogs. They always want something. They want a ball thrown. That's it. Everybody says like a dog is man's best friend. I don't think they really are. They're just like a needy fucking thing that constantly is around you, you know, bobbing around. You can't fucking relax. They're all suddenly fucking, you know, breaking wind or something like that. That smells awful. They want something from you, don't they? You know, they're not happy to see you. They just don't want to be alone. That's the difference with dogs. When you come home and they're all excited and stuff like that, they just don't want to be alone. They're like the neediest fucking things out there. They want to be part of the pack, don't they? And when you get them home initially, this is what happens with dogs when you get them home initially. I've had a dog in the past. You get them home and you think, oh, you know, they're all right. Oh, shit, fucking hell, you know, we took it away from its mother and it's whining and they spend all night fucking whining and whining and whining, don't they? And then you suddenly give it a little bit of attention and it fucking learns that if I play the fucking, you know, if I play the wounded soldier, I can get a bit of attention. This is almost like social media is now, isn't it? That's what dogs are fucking like. They're like people who post up about their problems on fucking Facebook. That's what dogs are. They just want that fucking attention. And then the next minute, once you've given them that, they go, they start thinking that house is theirs, don't they? This is my little domain. I have to guard this shit and then stop anybody else coming in. That's it, isn't it? And then they get that fucking psychological thing, attacking the fucking postman, tearing up your mail, all the shit. This is my house now. And that started from something that was whimpering in a basket. Look out for people who post too much shit on social media as well. They are the dogs of social media. That's it. They start out whimpering and that sort of thing. And then the next minute, they're fucking ripping your fucking throat out for something you've said. I don't know. Tenuous link there, Ben. Tenuous link. I don't know. Let's have a bit of tea. Calm down a bit. Anyway, to sum up that little section, Lou, your dog's a fucking arsehole, but you're sound. That's basically it. I'd love to fucking launch that dog. Just as it... I might think about that the next time I go round. Just as it's fucking running towards me. As I go into the house, as it's fucking starts barking and starts running up to jump up at me. Just fucking launch it. Just right boot. Straight in the jaw. Just see it do that little fucking backflip. You know, legs over the fucking head. And just spin into the fucking bay window. It's a fucking dick, that dog. Ah, dear. Anyway, let's have a bit of tea. Calm down. It's going to go silent whilst I sip tea, because I can't do it, people. I can't do it and not be silent. There we go. Yorkshire tea. Well, tea used to be. Not love. Basically, so I did that Sunday. I went around to see my mate. Sunday, came home, fucking, like, de-kegged myself of fucking dog slobber. And Sunday and Monday, I had fucking movie days, as our American listeners will say, the movies. I watched a few films, man. I watched that 1917. I don't know if you've heard about it. Sam Mendes' granddad telling all the stories, and he's made a film out of it. Jesus. I lost it with that film, man. There was just not enough action. Hey, man, it's like one camera shot that follows him all the way around. Well, put some more fucking shots in there so it's more interesting. There was very little that happened. The geezer has to go on a mission and tell... Spoiler alert. Sorry about this if you haven't seen the film. But I'm going to be talking about it. So, you know, you can tune out. You know, if you're really, you know, it's not that great a film, people. So if you're really concerned about what's going to happen, you know, Tune out now. Tune out now. Yeah, I just didn't get it, man. It was like a geezer who's like told to go on a mission to stop an attack. He takes his little buddy with him. Him and his little buddy walk through no man's land, shit like that, with very little peril. There's a few dead horses hanging around. You know, like, I don't know. Was that meant to... Maybe I'm desensitized to war films, but I didn't think that really showed, you know, a few dead horses hanging about. Was there a tight budget on there? I don't know. There was a few dead horses hanging around. Like, his mate gets killed. Like, the geezer gets killed. His mate carries on, does the thing. He inexplicably meets some French woman who's got a baby that's not her baby. He gets chased by some Germans. And then it got to that point. I was like, I don't really give a shit whether he gives them the message and stops the attack and the slaughter that's going to happen. Now, I want him to be shot just so that those other people going over the top in the attack he's meant to stop feel the fucking pain that I am feeling right now. I watched till the end, but it's no Saving Private Ryan, man. It's almost like that. He has to go on a mission. It's like Saving Private Ryan without the action. That's what it is. A one camera just following him around, or fucking, you know, following him from the front, following him from the back. One bit looks like it's filmed in a fucking quarry. That's what one bit looks like. It just felt, it was just, I don't know. I didn't get it, man. 1917. I tell you what, Sam Mendes' family, if that's the sort of stories that his grandfather told, I bet there was like, as soon as he got going, I bet they were like, oh, God, man. I've got to go for the day anyway. I've got some stuff to do and shit like that. See you later, Grandad. And Sam Mendes is there scribbling it all down. This is going to fucking make a great film one day. It didn't. It didn't. Yeah, I didn't think it was that great to have your name put on there. You know, and then I met some French woman and she had a baby and it wasn't her baby. Shut up, Grandad. I'm trying to watch the fucking football. Jesus. Yeah. So I watched. Hey, make up your own opinion, people. That's it, isn't it? You know, that's what it's all about. Make up your own opinion of it. I also watched Terminator Dark Fate. I don't see the point in that film either. I know. It's a bit down on the films today, people. I watched Terminator Dark Fate, which was, hey, guys, forget about those other Terminator films. We're starting again after Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That was an amazing film when it came out. Amazing. The fucking graphics on that, the special effects still hold up to this day, people. This day. And then they made, what was it, 2 or 3 other shit films. And then they've gone, hey, forget about those shit films. Now we've got a really great film again for you. It wasn't that great. It was all right. A Terminator comes. It chases fucking, you know, the old Terminator's still alive. Sarah Connor's in it, looking fucking haggard. Then again, she's gonna, you know what I mean? She went through a lot in the first 2 films. She's not gonna look that good like 30 years later. 20-odd years later or whatever. 25 years later, is it? Yeah. But fucking Linda Hamilton, who plays her, she has not aged well, man. She looks like one of the Terror Hawks. I thought that's what it was. I thought, fucking hell, they're doing a mission. It's like an Alien versus Predator shit with Terror Hawks versus Terminator. I don't know. Google Terror Hawks, people. Google it if you don't know what I'm on about. Google a picture of the Terror Hawks. Yeah, so I watched that, and then I thought, surely, you know, it's a very predictable ending, like to that. You know, the Terminator's sent, he chases you know, he can do different shit. You know, he can do the sort of shit that, like, the other Terminator could do in Terminator 2. And although he can leave his body, you know, now, so there's kind of 2 of him, like a skeletal one and then a fucking skin one. Or whatever. Fucking amazing. And then he chases them, and then he tries to kill him, and then he gets killed, and then, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character dies as well. So, you know, That's my summation of that film, people. I didn't think they needed to do that whole thing about, hey, those other films, forget about those. Well, no. You can't. I can't forget about it. Fucking James Cameron. And then I watched Bad Boys for Life. That was it. Oh, I know. It was a movie. A film day, people. It was a film day. Bad Boys for Life. Love the first two films. Bad Boys 2. Fucking amazing films. And Bad Boys for Life, pretty much the same thing. It's got the comedy, you know. It's got that poignant thing. A little bit of danger in there. You know, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence looking very much like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Ah, man, he ought to be in the new fucking Ghostbusters film that's coming out. Yeah, he's put on a few pounds. He looks bloated. He looks like he's being treated for leukemia. That's what he looks like. But it was quite good. I quite enjoyed it. You know what you're getting with Bad Boys, didn't you? You know, it's going to be like fast cars, lots of shooting, you know, cool stuff happening. But obviously they address the fact that they're getting older. A few fucking callbacks to previous films. It was everything I needed after those other two films, man. It was everything I needed. Yeah, so that's what I've done. Like the last couple of days, people. I've got a few gigs at the end of this week. One springs to mind. I'm in Norwich, I think, on Saturday, closing a gig there. So hopefully that'll be nice. A few others before that, which out of my just spring out of my head for the moment, people. But yeah, that's that. Let's have a look at what's been happening in the news. Here's a callback to a previous episode, people. I was watching. I was fucking. He says stuttering like fuck. Let's have some tea. The Don't Fuck with Cats killer who murdered an 80s boyfriend. Do you remember that, people? Regular listeners that we were talking about a couple of episodes ago. The geezer who fucking like Luke Magnotta. He ate his boyfriend. Is to marry in jail. So who says? You know, who said that was a sad story? There's happiness at the end of it, people. Who said you can't? You know, there's somebody out there for everybody. Even somebody who was murdered an 80s boyfriend is now getting married. Maybe it was just the boyfriend thing. Maybe he's not going to eat his husband. I assume it's a guy he's getting married to in prison. Luke Magnotta, who was jailed for life for murdering Junlin, has fallen for armed robber, here we go, Anthony Jolin, who himself killed another inmate at the Port Cartier Institution in Canada. That is nice. Two fucking murderers. One who has eaten his previous partner. Another who has actually killed somebody inside the actual prison are getting married in prison. Doesn't it warm your heart, people? Doesn't it really give you hope that there's somebody out there for everybody, and one of us, all of us, in fact, can find somebody and happiness. You know, that's where it is. That's what you call fate, people, right there. If they hadn't been fucking, if he hadn't had his last boyfriend and that guy hadn't been an armed robber, they'd have never met. Luke Magnotta, 34, was cased for life for killing and chopping up his boyfriend. That's one way to fucking split up. He also mailed his body parts to schools and political parties and ate others with a knife and fork. Hey, table manners. Say what you like about Luke Magnotta. He has got fucking table manners. He's not eating it with his fingers. He's eating it with a knife and fork. That shows a good upbringing, in my opinion. But he has fallen for armed robber Anthony Jolin, who's serving life for stabbing another inmate to death in the shower. Jesus Christ. The pair set to marry at the Port Cartier Institution in Canada in June, reports suggest. Magnotta, dubbed the Canadian Psycho, no shit, is the killer at the centre of the new Netflix documentary, as previously discussed on the Ben Briggs podcast. It doesn't say that. The former porn star described himself as a single white male. The worst sort of person Single white males, the worst sort of person. All the world's problems are down to them people. What are we on? Fucking 30 minutes already. Oh, Jesus, man. Jesus. Well, that's nice. What a happy news story to finish on this week, this episode. Even if people you are considering out there right now, thinking about considering killing and eating your partner, and you're thinking, I might not do this because there may not be anybody else interested in me after this. That is a story that proves, go ahead, kill and eat your partner because you may find love afterwards. You may find the one. As you're tucking into your partner, the one is still out there doing a bank robbery. And one day you will meet and marry. What a happy ending to this episode. That was episode 75 of the Ben Briggs podcast. If you like, share, subscribe, or whatever, if you're listening to this, leave us a review on Apple. I don't even think that counts, San. Does it? I don't even think that counts, the reviews on Apple or anything like that, or the likes. It's just the listens, isn't it, and shit like that. I don't know, man. If you want to send us any questions or anything like that, or just call me a cunt, you can email me at podcast@benbriggs.co.uk or message the Ben Briggs podcast Facebook page. I will be back on Saturday, people. Fucking hell, I'll get the adverts out as well then. Oh, man. Jesus. I get carried away, people, don't I? I get carried away. I'll be back on Saturday. Have a good week, motherfuckers. I'll speak to you then.